everybody, my name is Tara Davis, and I'm the Popcorn Colonel this year for our pack. I'm going to be the person that's kind of heading up our fundraiser, which is selling popcorn. I thought doing a video would be a great idea to get all of the details out to the parents and the scouts so that you can know everything, since not everybody was able to make the last pack meeting. The last video I did, which was on Wednesday night, was a little long. It was a little over 20 minutes, so we feel like that's too long for anyone to watch, including myself. But I do want you to have all the details, but we thought we'd redo the video, making it a lot shorter for you guys. So Popcorn 500, what is it? It's just basically this year's theme revolving around our Circle 10 experience at Texas Motor Speedway, as well as having involvement in the NASCAR Duck Dynasty race that's coming up as well. We're not just asking people to sell popcorn and asking our scouts to sell popcorn to the customers. We're really trying to get people that are going to want to support scouts by purchasing popcorn. And we hope that you'll kind of take that mentality that all of this is for supporting scouts for a great year. So with this, there are 5 major selling options, which I'm going to list here for you. I think there's a little bit of description, so I'll let you read over that. With a take order, that's the most common one, that's door to door. This one, we just did a blitz today actually, and I want you guys to know that any payments that are made through check need to be made to Pack 570. And most importantly, we do want to try to collect that money up front so that we're not having to worry about collecting the money on the end if we can't get in touch with the customer. We're hoping to have square readers this season, and if we do that, that'll be a great option to really take a lot of the credit cards that people sometimes frequently have when they don't have cash or check available. If anything is mailed to someone via the online sales, and even with the show and sell, you guys need to remember that we're not going to be having any of the chocolatey items for show and sell, and things that are ordered online that include chocolatey items like chocolate covered pretzels or chocolate popcorn, they're going to wait to ship that until the season starts to cool down. So these are the 4 major ones here. The 5th option that we have is donations. And a lot of times people aren't really interested in popcorn, or they don't really want to do that. But sometimes we can get a sale by asking if they want to support the military. Scouts actually partners and sends popcorn to the military people that are stationed overseas. And so that's a great way for people to want to support scouts and military as well. They pay that, and then the Circle 10 will cover the shipping costs for that. So that's a great option as well. And of course, we still take donations in general if people just want to give cash or donate to our pack. So that's a good one. Let me let you know how to do the online sales. Each time each scout is going to need to set up an individual account to kind of manage their online sales. And this is how you do that. You're going to have to go to this website, c-trailsend.com. That's c.trails.end.com, and you'll get to this interface right here, and up in the right upper corner you're going to create an account. You're going to put in a couple of things, and then it's going to bring you to this next page, which you'll want to populate all these fields. Remember that we're in the Council of Circle 10. Our district is Northern Trail, and our unit is Pack 570. That's 0570. You want to remember your username and password, of course. So once you get past this, you're going to have an online account where you can see who has purchased, if you want to send a thank you. You're also going to have a link at the top that's going to say spread the word, and this is going to allow you to send emails. It's going to have templates for emails. It's going to have a link that you can use to send out if you do Facebook pages or do a video, which is some great ways to use your imagination, having the scouts do a video and put that out there as well. So important dates. Let me let you see this right here. The season has already kicked off as of the 1st of September, and we're moving. We're going to be doing some pack selling where we're going to try to do things as a group, and we'll get some of that out there. We already started with our first one today, and we have a few more that I'm hoping to solidify before I get the information out to you. I just wanted to make sure those were in place. An important date to remember is October 18th. That's when our sales are going to stop. That's when I need all the order forms back. I'm going to need all of the price selections back, and then we're going to send that off. And another important date to remember is November the 7th. We're going to have a pickup at Spring Creek Elementary in the parking lot. If you can't be there, then you'll need to arrange with me to pick up your product at a different time. And then from then, you'll want to deliver your product out to your customers, and then we want to have all the money back, everything settled with no outstanding accounts by December the 2nd. These are important dates we want to remember, and they should have been on the yellow sheet that you picked up at the PAC meeting. So I want you guys to know that as far as commission, we're hoping to get about 27 to 28% of our sales back to our individual PAC. Of course, some of our sales also go to our council, which supports Scouts overall. Our goals that we're trying to get everyone to set is that we would like to try to have each Scout try to sell $350. And if they can get to that goal, they're going to have their dues covered. Webelos that can get up to 800 will have their dues covered, as well as it will cover their registration for Webelos Camp. But really, we want you to challenge your Scout to try to see what is their goal, what are they trying to obtain, and have it write it down on the blue sheet that they had so that they can be working towards that as well. So how are we going to do it? This is what I kind of typed up and had for the kids at the PAC meeting. It was on the back of that blue sheet. This is kind of what it looks like, and you're welcome to read over this. I really encourage you to get people to practice with the Scouts, whether it's you or siblings or friends, and try to go over it. Make it their own. Try to have them personalize it, and that will give them a lot more interest, and they'll also have a lot more passion when they're saying that. When they're going door to door, they need to be, or anytime that they're selling, they'll need to be in their uniform. We want them to try to be polite, remembering thank you and yes ma'am and yes sir. We want to encourage them to have eye contact. We want them to know the product. We want them to have awareness that it might be a good idea to make a military donation if someone would like to do that, or they make great gifts as well. So prizes. The biggest thing, I think this is a really exciting part for the Scouts. There's lots of information listed here, as well as in these flyers that's going to have everything. The Fill It Up is one of the bigger ones that the council's doing, where they can fill up each sheet and get a prize. Of course, we're going to have prizes that are going to be from their sales total. That's going to look like this in a brochure. And then on the back side, it's also going to list the district and the council top seller prizes. So that's going to be a great thing. As you look at it from over here, you can see some other great details about that with the particulars. The prizes are really great, and it's something to get them excited for, to really try to reach for their goal. I wanted to give you my contact information, but before that, I want you to make sure to see that you've got the order form on one side. And on the back side, it's got all the products listed. There's some really great products, so I think this is going to be a lot of fun for the Scouts, as well as getting some yummy popcorn out to different customers that we have. I'm going to have a folder outside of my house that's going to have empty forms, as well as the blue sheets and the yellow sheets that I handed out at the PAC meeting. So if you need more of those, or if you've lost them, or if they've gotten messed up, you're welcome to come by and get a few of those so that you can have them for your Scout. So just again, important dates to remember. Otherwise, I'm really excited. I'm hoping not to send out too many video emails, but I think this is a good way for you initially to get all this information. And please let me know if you have any other questions. And otherwise, we're going to have a great year. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon and seeing what everyone does. This is going to be a great experience. Bye.